Okay, but real though, this is my actual like emotion.
Hey everyone, welcome to GameGorgon. My name's Indigo.
And I'm Krug!
And today we're going to be talking about net neutrality again, but this time what California has accomplished.
We live in California. That means that we accomplished something. The reason we're so happy and we're so nana-nana-boo-boo-y is because both California legislative houses have now passed a strong, good, heartwarming net neutrality bill. And there's only one more step for California, and that is for the governor to sign it. Just from the perspective of a politician who wants to appease his base, would be very stupid if he didn't do it.
Agreed.
That's why we're happy, because I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen. Yay! That having been said, I don't want to jinx it, so I'm gonna be sad for the rest of the episode. He has already been urged by telecommunications lobbyists
Oh, because I care about their opinions so much.
to veto the bill. Those opinions aren't necessarily founded in like reason, fact, logic, any of those words. I think it's important to address where they're coming from, right? Not for people who care, but for people who don't know any better or worse, right? So the little blog posty thing that we're going to be referencing is, and I would say article, but it's basically a blog post from a lobby group called US Telcom. They have lots of members, including all of the ones that you would expect. This is a blog post that was written to hopefully, I think, sway people's opinion and convince them that net neutrality on a state level is not necessary. And I think the reason that it's being presented in this way is because California is so close to getting state level net neutrality passed. And if they convince people that state level isn't the right way to go, it's going to turn the popular opinion against this state level bill, and it's going to get vetoed.
This is key. This is very key. You have to listen
I know
to
what
the
you're
whole
going to
entire
do,
thing.
and I can already say that I agree with him.
I agree with that statement.
Yes,
but we have to go into a state level because they f***ed it up.
Exactly. It's going to be easier for them to get weaker legislation if it's encompassing the entire country. If we go with something federal, it has to be strong. It's going to be easier for them to say, well, oh, this state needs a specific compromise, so that compromise should be applied to the entire country instead of just the one state. It's actually kind of silly, the arguments that they use too. The arguments that they use they're just nonsense.
It's going to make it more difficult for them, which isn't necessarily the goal, in my opinion.
No. I want it to be easy.
Yeah, I want it to be the same across the board. They spent a lot of money, to get rid of that across the, and basically say, hey, we can do whatever the hell we want.
Yes.
And so now we're going to have a bunch of states implementing net neutrality, or their version of net neutrality, where it's going to be at different tiers and different restrictions.
And that's going to get very complicated for them.
And it's going to be extremely complicated for them.
I think you'll be surprised to hear that they did not once mention that in the article.
Oh,
they didn't mention that this is going to make it like cost prohibitive to manage networks. None of that, which are reasonable things to say. The things that they mentioned were really, really kind of more emotional in nature. We provided them better arguments in this video just now than they did in their entire article. The article also claims that broadband providers have been working for the past 20 years to uphold the tenets of net neutrality. And that is a reason that we should stop fighting for net neutrality.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I've never killed anyone.
Correct.
And I have fought to not kill anyone. So we should just get rid of that law, because I've spent the last 30 years fighting to not kill people.
Am I on that list?
Right now, it is citizens, individuals that want to have their rights protected and wants to be able to continue the route that we have been on with the internet, allowing people to create businesses and allow free competition amongst each other. Go out and contact Jerry Brown and make sure that he knows that if he wants to continue his position and he wants to, make his citizens happy, is to not veto the bill. If you're not in California and you're in a state other than that, you should be contacting your congressman, you should be contacting your governor and saying, hey, we want what California's got.
So that you can make a video going like this.
All right, everyone, head down to the comments and let us know what you think of California's net neutrality. While you're down there, make sure to hit the like button, make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you can get notifications for all of our future content, and then head over to Twitter and talk to us there. Talk to us about net neutrality, talk to us about video games, whatever you want. Just hit us up there. You can hit me up at IndigoQT.
You can get me at CrewQT on Twitter. You can also talk to both of us at the same time at _QueueTimes on Twitter or at QueueTimes on Instagram.
We've been GameGorgon. Bye.